And beyond these I went far to the east, and I saw another place, a valley full of water. And there was a tree, the color of fragrant trees such as the mastic. And on the sides of those valleys I saw fragrant cinnamon. And beyond these I proceeded to the east. And I saw other mountains, and among them were groves of trees, and there flowed forth from them nectar, which is named Cerera and Galbanum. And beyond these mountains I saw another mountain to the east of the ends of the earth, whereon were aloe trees, and all the trees were full of stacked, being like almond trees. And when one burnt it, it smelt sweeter than any fragrant odor. And after these fragrant odors, as I looked toward the north over the mountains, I saw 7 mountains full of choice nard and fragrant trees and cinnamon and pepper. And then I went over to the summits of all these mountains, far toward the east of the earth, and passed above the Erythraean Sea, and went far from it, and passed over the angel Zotiel, and I came to the garden of righteousness. And from afar, trees more numerous than these trees, and great 2 trees were there, very great, beautiful and glorious and magnificent, and the tree of knowledge, whose holy fruit they eat and know great wisdom. That tree is in height like the fir, and its leaves are like those of the carob tree, and its fruit is like the clusters of the vine, very beautiful, and the fragrance of the tree penetrates from afar. Then I said, "How beautiful is this tree, and how attractive it looks!" Then Raphael, the holy angel who was with me, answered me and said, "This is the tree of wisdom, of which your father, old in years, and your aged mother, who were before you, have eaten, and they learned wisdom, and their eyes were opened, and they knew that they were naked, and they were driven out of the garden." And from there I went to the ends of the earth, and saw there great beasts, and each differed from the other. And I saw birds also differing in appearance and beauty and voice, the one differing from the other. And to the east of those beasts I saw the ends of the earth, whereon the heaven rests, and the portals of the heaven open. And I saw how the stars of heaven come forth, and I counted the portals out of which they proceed, and wrote down all their outlets of each individual star by itself, according to their number and their names, their courses and their positions, and their times and their months, as Uriel, the holy angel who was with me, showed me. He showed me all things and wrote them down for me. Also their names he wrote for me, and their laws and their companies. And from there I went toward the north to the ends of the earth, and there I saw a great and glorious device at the ends of the whole earth. And here I saw 3 portals of heaven open in the heaven. Through each of them proceed north winds. When they blow here is cold, hail, frost, snow, dew, and rain. And out of one portal they blow for good. But when they blow through the other 2 portals, it is with violence and affliction on the earth, and they blow with violence. And from there I went toward the west to the ends of the earth, and saw there 3 portals of the heaven open, such as I had seen in the east. the same number of portals and the same number of outlets. And from there I went to the south, to the ends of the earth, and saw there 3 open portals of the heaven. And then there came dew, rain, and wind. And from there I went to the east, to the ends of the heaven, and saw here the 3 eastern portals of heaven opened, and small portals above them. Through each of these small portals pass the stars of heaven and run their course to the west on the path which is shown to them. And as often as I saw, I blessed always the Lord of glory, and I continued to bless the Lord of glory, who has wrought great and glorious wonders, to show the greatness of his work to the angels and to spirits and to men, that they might praise his work and all his creation, that they might see the work of his might and praise the great work of his hands and bless him forever.